Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to the 4,000 question challenge. And I don't remember at all what episode we are on. Let us look that up before we continue filming. We are on 106. Excellent. We're on 106. And Mandarin has decided to serenade us while we begin. Aren't we fortunate? And here she is. Now she can actually hit the book, so I can't read. What was your best New Year's Eve? My best New Year's Eve. I don't categorize these things. It's like I don't keep a calendar about year after year, like rating things with a numerical score. I don't know what my best. I mean, the last few years, I don't think we've even made it to midnight at all, because I'm in my 50s and it doesn't really matter that much to me whether I make it to midnight to an arbitrary decision about when the year ends and when the year begins. Don't know. Don't know that one. What was your best Christmas or Hanukkah? I have a few fond memories of good Christmases in the past when I was younger. And I remember one Christmas, it was when my mother was living with a guy named Tom in this old ramshackle house. I loved that guy. He was so mellow. He was so laid back. Probably had a lot to do with the weed. But I told my friends that nobody was getting anything for Christmas. And my mother got a whiff of this, so she said, "You have to get your sister something." So I got my sister a single gift. But everybody else got nothing. And I took all the money I was going to spend on everybody else, and I spent it on my mother. So it would be a Christmas morning like you had when you were a kid, when you got 3 dozen gifts from Santa and your family and things, and you didn't think anything of it because you were a kid. Well, that's what I did. That was a pretty good Christmas. I had a pretty good time with that one. And here we go. There you go. All right. What was your best birthday? My best birthday? I've had a few good birthdays. I tend to celebrate my birthdays even though I'm getting older. I don't tend to. I do celebrate them. I always take a week off for my birthday. And I'll be coming up on my 55th at the time of this filming. And by the time you see this, it'll be after the 55th. And we're trying to think of a special plan because we didn't really do anything big for the 50th. So I haven't decided what that 55th plan is going to be yet. But usually it involves some day trip someplace, a museum or something interesting. And then we'll hit some thrift shops and usually a comic book store or something. And I just get to buy things I want, go to lunch with my wife, that kind of thing. I'm not a difficult person to please. List 10 things you like to do for fun. Were they on your list 5 years ago? Well, YouTube, Instagram. Instagram's new. I got Instagram within the last year of the time of this filming. I bargain hunt. I make weapons. I read RPGs. 7. I love movies. I like to go visit antique shops and thrift shops, not just for the bargain hunting themselves, but also for the pictures of the weirdness and the strange things you find. I enjoy estate sales for the same reason. That won't be a separate one. I think I need one more. Oh, I love to nap. I do love a good nap. And I just woke up from a nap, just like 10 minutes ago. So yes, I love a good nap. And other than the Instagram thing, I think all of those were on my list 10 years ago. What would you do if your TV stopped working? The same thing I do now. I would just have to play my DVDs and my Blu-rays through one of my computers because I don't watch television. So it would have zero impact on my life at all. Not one whit. What team sports do you excel at? Nada! Sorry there, Kitty Pie. Cutie Pie, not Kitty Pie. Kitty Pie, that's a cute name. Would you rather skydive or hang glide? Neither of those things sounds particularly attractive. The hang gliding, I think, could be more interesting. What physical activity like jogging would you like to begin? Well, I pedal on pretty much a daily basis, and that's the extent of the exercise I wish to do. I don't like to sweat. So it would be nice if I would get over that and maybe, just commit myself to something that's a little more muscle building. So yeah, probably something that's muscle building. Um, what would you like to? Where would you like to go surfing and why? I don't have any desire to surf whatsoever. However, my wife would probably love that concept, and she really enjoyed Maui, so we'd probably go to Maui. What is the most outrageous thing you have ever done for money? For money? I've engaged in late-stage capitalism. How's that? Hope you've enjoyed episode 106 of the 4,000 question challenge. I hope you will be here for episode 107.